Afternoon. Well, following on from this tractor saga, I went to a local supplier just to see if they had any small pipe, and I got this piece. Not very expensive. Anyway, I thought it was injector pipe, but looking at it, and Mark said, look, you won't see on it, you can't see on here anyway, but it's got a very small, the hole's too big, so it's probably steel brake pipe, doesn't matter. Anyway, getting that, I thought, well, you know, it'll need bending, and it's a good thing to have. So I just had a look, and a couple, 2 or 3 days ago, and I thought about making a little handheld bender, pipe bender. Nice little project, I thought. So I started gathering stuff the other day, and then I've made that bit up. I had this left at the house. This it was one of them real cheap drill things, so I thought, well, it's got a nice handle on it, and I thought that might do. If that goes on there, and then just today I found that, which is a bearing, you see, and the pipe, if you can see, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll need 2 hands, I'll show you later, but the pipe just sits in there. It's not quite deep enough, probably, but it should bend it. You know, Mark bent one to try and fit on my tractor by just bending it round, because it's such a small hole in the middle, bends like a bit of rod. You know, but I mean, this will be, it's slightly bigger than the bend should be, but it should do a tidy bend. So it's just as I say, it's just a project now. So I've been thinking how to do it, and you know, with what I've got as usual. So I'll come up with that. So what I did, as I say, I just welded that inner bearing that I had onto a bit of plate that I've cut out and ground up, so that's come alright. And that will go through there, that bolt, and I'm pretty sure it's well, it is the right thread. I've checked. I've got a tap, and I thought, well, I can tap the plate, that end, right, and screw it in there, and then probably put a nut on the end. We'll see how long it is. I've got some more anyway if that doesn't fit. So I've got everything sort of organised, and I've been looking for a bit of 1/2 inch round. I've got to drill it to make a collar. Then I thought, well, it was on here, I got that, so I'll just cut it off. And that's too long at the moment, of course, so I can cut that to there and grind it up to get that in the middle. Now I was looking for the other side for the pipe, something to bend it with, and I've got that, you see, which will just go on there. Now it should bend it, I'm sure it will. Anyway, so it was a water pump, an old car water pump, so I just spent, oh, it's torture, I've just spent an hour angle grinding it to bits to get this out, blooming thing. Anyway, we've got that done. So what all I've got to do then is to drill a hole in here in the right place. Obviously I'll grind the chrome off, and then that will go on there like that, and I can weld it in, you see. So then this will go in the vise like that. We'll show you later, and that will run round there like that. That'll run round there and bend the pipe, you see. So that's what we're doing. Right, I was going to show you a bit more, but I'll get on and do it. I might show you little bits on the way. But the first thing is, I've left that long because it needs drilling out for that. So I thought, well, rather than cut it off and have a short bit, because my drill doesn't drill square, does it? It stands more of a chance. And I've got a nice clearance drill up there, so I'm going to do that first, and then I'll cut that bit off, and we can always file it or sand it, whatever, to make it fit when we're done. So we're getting on anyway, and then when I've finished it, I'll cut a bit of this pipe off. As I say, it wasn't very long and expensive, I should say, and so we'll use it for a demo. Yeah, it's something to do on a Sunday. Hey, see me. I'm in my Sunday best. Look, have you seen this? Look, I'm in my Sunday best. We're a bit ragged up, aren't we? Eh? Ought to take these to the designer's blooming clothes shop, didn't I? Eh? They fetch about 100 quid, don't we? Right. We'll get on and have a play. Well, I will just show you this bit. Tapping the hole, because you'd like to see me break a tap off, wouldn't you? Right, see how we get on. One thing it'll be straight, won't it? With a lining up hole to do, it's actually going quite well. It's not very thick, you know. I mean, it's not got to hold an awful lot, has it? There we are. Oh, that was painless, wasn't it? Like I say, I'll have to probably find a nut to go on the back side anyway. You know, it's only to hold it in, is it? I just thought it was a nicer way of doing it, that's all. There we are, that's painless enough. So, is that the bolt I had? Can't remember. Wonder if I got the right thread. Oh, look, look, got the right thread. How about that? That's all right, isn't it? I think it should be. It might even go in, and then that goes tight. And if I get that the right width and weld that on the right place, I can just tighten that up on that. I will put a nut on the back though. But it shouldn't be a lot of pressure on it, I don't think. There you are. Right, job's going too well now, isn't it? Right, we'll get back to you in a bit. Well, I've got that done, and it actually works surprisingly well. It's never going to be the strongest thing, is it? I can always, you know, if it is a bit weak there, I can always weld a little bit on, can't I? You know, strengthen it that way. I don't think it'll need it. Anyway, the only thing is, I cut that off, and I knew this when I did it, because that wants to be nearly touching. In fact, ideally I do that. So what I'm going to do now is just grind that, most of that away. Right, sand it, grind it, file it away. That, and then that'll go on there like that, you see, in the middle. And then I can put it on and work out the position of this, and I can drill a hole in here, and it can be a little bit big to give me a bit of room. Then I can cut a bit of pipe off, you see, so that'll go in there like that, and then that'll just fit on there, you see. That goes on there, and you can just pull the handle and it'll bend it round, hopefully. Well, we'll see. You know, it's only a toy, isn't it? But like I said, that's a little bit flimsy, we know, but it's not that strong. I mean, blooming, I can bend that with my hand quite easily, you know. So there we are. Anyway, it's something to do. Right, I'll just show you progress. It's going well, actually. Right, I got that hole drilled in there all right. Had to file it a little bit to get that. It wants to be tight, but not quite tight. Right, so I've just got to obviously grind the chrome off. And then I'm just going to nip downstairs. That's gone in. The handle works nicely. Bolt doesn't turn. Fairly secure, so you know it's not going too badly. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to nip downstairs and weld this on. I've got to grind the chrome off, of course, first, and I'll weld that round there and tidy it up, and when that's screwed in, I'll just cut that off with a grinder. You know, we'll do a quickish job, and then we'll have a go and bend this bit of demo pipe and see if it works, eh? And you can let us know what you think. Right, I've done this and given it a few minutes to cool down. Bit glary, isn't it, in this light? Look, nice chrome handle. Right, shall we see if it works? Let me, hang on, I'll have to, oh dear, I need 2 hands. And my bench is cluttered as usual. I don't know, I tidied it up yesterday. Well, no, that's a lie. I tidied it up yesterday and then I made a mess again. That's what I'm saying. I made some rings for someone yesterday, so that's what we were on with yesterday. Doing some more of those. Sorry about whizzing up and down, but I'm just having to make, as you see, I'm having to make a little bit of room to stand my camera down. Which isn't too difficult on a small bench, is it? Right. If I put that there like that, and this camera stand's nearly not holding. It'll hold there, I think. Right, let's give this a go. The only thing I've packed my grinder up. I'm not doing it today, so the bolt will have to be longer now. But let's see if it works. We'll put it together and see what sort of a job we've done, eh? And by the way, I've not had a test of this yet, so if it's no good, you'll know at the same time I will. Like I said, I'll just have to cut that bolt off another day, won't I? But it won't stop it working. I'm missing the camera. Right, tighten that up. There we are, the bolt's not going round and it works. Right, let's see if it bends a bit of pipe, shall we? That goes through there, like that. It wants to go there. Right, we'll put a bend there. Just let's see if it works, eh? Yeah. It's working, but my pipe's catching the... Right. Now I've got to get that out from there. I know what the problem is. There we are. That's actually a fraction tight, maybe. It went in alright, not pulling out. So there's an easy solution to that, of course. Anyway, there we are. Like I say, that just wants a tiny bit more clearance, but that's dead it. Oh, I see what's up. I see what's the matter. Yeah, that's easily done. That's very easily done. Right, so it wants a bit of fine tuning, but look, I think that's made a pretty decent bend, hasn't it? So there we are. So anyway, if I get some proper injection pipe and some ends, you know, we can now make one, can't we? It's not quite as tight as the bends on it, but it'll look decent anyway. That's what it's all about. Right, hope you enjoyed this little bit of fun and frivolity on this Sunday afternoon. And I don't think that's too shabby, even though, as I say, it was a fraction tight, but that is, you know, the whole thing is obviously, it's got plastic, that's only plastic, that bit, sorry, aluminium, that I cut off. And it's not strong, but you're seeing it works, that's all that matters. And it will need a nut on the back, so it's good if I didn't cut it off, could have welded it of course. So we'll have to find a nut for there to lock it and cut that off and just make a fraction more room in there. I put it on and welded it and tried it, but of course, you know, when you weld things they move occasionally, don't they? But we're only talking, well, a few thou, aren't we really? You know, 10 thou. Right, leave it at that, but what do you think? Hey, I think that's better than watching telly all afternoon, isn't it? Or even your videos. I don't have a telly, you know that. It's a productive day. Well, 2 or 3 days. I've been a day or 2. Right, I'll have a quick tidy up in here and that's it. We'll let you see this. And by the way, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but in a day or 2 we'll be back on the Nuffield. See if we can sort the problems out once and for all. Alright, see you soon. Have fun. Footnote. Found the problem. Right, it goes in there alright. See? that's loose. But when you turn it around here, that's tight. What it is, this spacer I've used, that is not in the middle. It's only off a cheap little drill thing I had. Someone left, you know. So that just wants turning around and that'll solve the problem. Right, just thought I'd let you know that. Right, this is the real end. See you lads.